lads and lasses, Jim Bob here. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not so jumpy, you can probably gather from the title. Now, 1922 gave us an iconic legend. The world was brought into happiness with this amazing man. And 2018, unfortunately, has taken that away from us. Stan Lee, the creator of the Avengers, X-Men, Spider-Man, and so many more, has sadly passed away at the age of 95 on the 12th of November. And I'm deeply saddened to hear this news. The guy has literally brought inspiration to millions of people around him, myself included. He's brought joy, laughter, and just pure amazingness to the world. If amazingness is even a word, I don't care if it's a word or not, that's just what he brings to me as a person and everyone else around him. So I've thought I need to do something to honour this man, the man that has brought me something which I love, that's superheroes, Marvel. And I thought to myself, why not do a ranking video of my top 5 favourite Stan Lee cameos? And the cameos are something which everyone looks out for in a Marvel film. I'll find myself like nudging whoever I'm watching the film with and going, look, it's Stan Lee. And I just laugh at practically every single one because most of them are funny. Some pretty inspirational ones too. That's why I want to dive into this list and give you my top 5 favourite Stan Lee cameos. This is my opinion personally. I'm not saying that these are the best cameos he has. They just are to me as a person. Now, the first one, I don't actually own the Blu-ray, so I can't show it to you guys. But number 5 is his cameo in the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, where he tries to get into Reed Richards and Sue Storm's wedding, and he can't get there because his name is not on the list. He says to the guy ticking off the list, "Hey, I should be on that list. I'm Stan Lee." And the guy's like, "No, sir, you're not on the list," and he escorts him out. I found it absolutely hilarious. Like, even the Marvel chairman can't even get an invite to Reed Richards' wedding, despite how bad that film was. Stan Lee's cameo remains the most iconic moment in that entire film, which makes that one scene just watchable, just because he's in it. Fantastic Four overall as a film, they're yet to make something good. But I'm going to dive into number 4. That was his cameo in the first Amazing Spider-Man. The film's not great by all means, but he's in the library. Spider-Man's in the library having a fight with the Lizard. They're chucking furniture at each other. Stan Lee is completely oblivious. He's got a huge set of headphones in, listening to some kind of violin music, I believe. And it's just hilarious when the table comes flying towards him. Spider-Man grabs it with his web and throws it back at the Lizard. And Stan Lee just walks out completely oblivious. Absolutely hilarious. That is probably one of the funniest ones, so I had to put it in this list. Originally, I was debating between that and his cameo in Thor Ragnarok, but that was funny. But it was mainly I don't know. I just preferred this one, just the way my brain works. So coming in at number 3 is his cameo in The Winter Soldier. This is more towards the end of the film, where Captain America steals the outfit from the exhibit in the museum, and Stan Lee works as a night guard there or something. He walks up, sees the outfit gone, and goes, "Oh man, I am so fired." Oh, it just makes me smile. Like, the guy just makes me smile in general. And that just stands out for me as one of the funniest cameos. I just had to make this list. Number 2 is his cameo in Captain America: Civil War. Now, what I like about this one is that I just pissed myself laughing within seconds of the man even opening his mouth. Like, Rhodey's trying to walk again, and he gets, Tony Stark gets a knock at the door. "Hello, are you Tony Stank?" Tony Stank, and like Rhodey just goes along with it. "Yes, this is Tony Stank right here." It was just absolutely hilarious. Like, can you get any funnier than that? I mean, the guy, he just lights up the room as he walks into it. I mean, I sound like I have a man crush on the guy, but really, honestly, I don't. The guy just inspires me. And that brings me to my first one. Number 1 is actually not a funny cameo per se, but to me, it's the most inspirational one. Again, the film that this cameo's in is not great in the slightest, but it's the way that it's filmed and what he says in this cameo which makes it so memorable for me. And that is his cameo in Spider-Man 3. He's walking, Peter Parker is walking through New York and he sees a sign that goes across saying Spider-Man should receive key to the city. And Stan Lee stands side by side with Peter Parker, turns to him and says, you know something? I think one man can make a difference. Enough said. That is definitely right, because you, Stan Lee, have made a big difference in all of our lives and brought us something that we can read over and over again. In terms of comic books, we can watch these films over and over again. We have video games because of this, merchandise, costumes, and just memories and awesome stories that you can also tell through inspiration through your work. And I just want to say to you, if the Ghost of Stan Lee is listening to this, you have had a huge impact on everyone's lives, millions and millions of people, and definitely an impact on my life. Rest in peace, my friend. Excelsior.